This is a cursed chest of gold coins. Any pirate who dares to steal them may look normal under the sun, but the moment they stand in the moonlight, their true form is revealed. Though these pirates cannot die, they have been stripped of every human sense, no taste, no touch, no pleasure. They walk the earth as living corpses, cursed to wander until every stolen coin is returned to the chest, with blood repaid in blood. That's why the cursed crew sails aboard the infamous Black Pearl, burning and plundering across the seas in search of the missing coins. So far, they've reclaimed 880. Only one remains. That last coin now hangs on the neck of young Elizabeth Swan, the governor's daughter. On this very day, Governor Swan hopes to arrange her marriage to the ambitious Commodore Norrington. But Elizabeth's heart secretly leans toward the humble blacksmith, Will Turner. At the coronation ceremony, Elizabeth faints from her tight corset and stumbles into the ocean. Just then, a mysterious figure arrives at the harbor, none other than Captain Jack Sparrow. Once the proud captain of the Black Pearl, Jack was betrayed by his crew and left with nothing but a pistol with one bullet and a broken compass. His mission is simple: steal a ship and take back the Black Pearl from his treacherous first mate, Hector Barbossa. When Elizabeth falls into the sea, Jack dives in and rescues her. As he cuts her corset to let her breathe, he notices the strange coin around her neck. Before he can ask questions, soldiers surround him. Norrington exposes his pirate identity and has him arrested, but Jack never surrenders easily. He seizes Elizabeth as a hostage and makes a daring escape. Gentlemen, you will always remember this as the day you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow. Jack flees into the blacksmith's shop, where he clashes with Will Turner. Their sword fight ends in a stalemate until a drunken smith knocks Jack out, landing him in prison. That night, the Black Pearl sails into Port Royal, unleashing fire and chaos. Two pirates, sensing the coin's curse, capture Elizabeth and bring her aboard. To save her life, she claims her name is Elizabeth Turner. Big mistake. Barbossa explains that only the blood of a Turner can lift the curse, for long ago a pirate named Bootstrap Turner defied the crew. The pirates need his bloodline to break their torment. Without realizing it, Elizabeth has delivered herself into their hands, while the true descendant, Will Turner, remains on shore, desperate to rescue her. Will frees Jack, knowing only he can track the Black Pearl. Jack agrees, though clearly plotting tricks of his own. Together they steal a Navy ship and set sail. On a hidden island, Jack recruits a ragtag crew of misfits: an angry old mate, a dwarf, a skinny elder, a mute sailor, and even a talking parrot. Hardly the finest sailors, but enough to face Barbossa. Meanwhile, Elizabeth dines with Barbossa, who reveals the curse in the most horrifying way. Stepping into the moonlight, he transforms into a skeletal corpse. His entire crew, too, are cursed undead, forever alive yet forever dead. Terrified, Elizabeth realizes she's not on a pirate ship, but a ghost ship. The crew prepares to return the coin with her blood to break the curse. They cut her palm and drop the bloodied coin into the chest. But nothing happens. The curse remains. Barbossa, enraged, realizes Elizabeth is not the true heir. Only Will Turner's blood can free them. Elizabeth refuses to betray him and is struck down. Hidden nearby, Will witnesses the truth. He is Bootstrap's son, the key to everything. He rescues Elizabeth, steals the coin, and flees. Jack, however, is recaptured by Barbossa's men. The Black Pearl gives chase to Will's stolen ship. In a daring naval battle, cannons roar as the two ships clash side by side. Jack escapes amidst the chaos, but the fight ends with Will offering himself in exchange for Elizabeth's life. Barbossa pretends to agree, but maroons Jack and Elizabeth on a deserted island. Stranded, the two share a drunken night by the fire, but Elizabeth is no damsel in distress. By morning, she sets the island ablaze, using the smoke to signal the Royal Navy. Rescued, she bargains with Norrington to save Will, agreeing to his marriage proposal. With Jack's help, they sail back to the island of the cursed treasure. Jack convinces Barbossa to delay lifting the curse. He argues, why return to mortality and face certain death from the Navy? Better to remain immortal, slaughter the soldiers, steal their ships, and then lift the curse later. The greedy pirates agree, unleashing their skeletal army against the Navy in a breathtaking battle under the moonlit sea. Inside the cave, Jack secretly pockets a cursed coin, making himself undead. He duels Barbossa, while Will and Elizabeth fight off the crew. At the climax, Jack shoots Barbossa in the heart just as Will drops the bloodied coin into the chest. The curse is broken. Barbossa feels life slip away and whispers his final words. I feel cold. His undead crew, now mortal, are quickly defeated. Peace returns, but Jack is sentenced to hang. At the gallows, Will and Elizabeth openly declare their love, defying all expectations. Will saves Jack, giving him the chance to escape. With one last cheeky grin, Jack dives into the sea, free once more. Elizabeth chooses Will over Norrington, and the governor reluctantly accepts her decision. And so, Captain Jack Sparrow reclaims the Black Pearl and sails into the horizon, ready for more adventures. Pirates of the Caribbean became an instant classic, celebrated for its music, effects, and unforgettable action. Ironically, Disney never expected it to succeed. They invested their hopes into another film, Master and Commander, but it was Jack Sparrow's quirky charm that captured hearts worldwide, earning over $650 million at the box office. Johnny Depp's eccentric performance not only created a legendary character but also made him Hollywood's most famous spendthrift. From blasting a friend's ashes into the sky with a $20 million cannon to funding music dreams with nearly $30 million, Depp earned and spent like a true pirate. Perhaps that's why his ship was always filled with the most loyal, if unusual, crew. After all, who wouldn't sail with a captain that fun? And that's how the legend of Jack Sparrow began.